Family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, um, astrology readings and more. My information is in the description below. And um, if you'd like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. Keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So, masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. Um, All right, y'all. So let me get into it. So, one thing that I've been talking about a lot is Mercury in retrograde. And Mercury has been doing a lot these days um, with communication and people having little arguments and getting into it with each other. And it's been an interesting experience, I would say, this time around with Mercury. But keep in mind that with Mercury in retrograde, there can be arguments, there can be fights, there can be disagreements, there can be breakups, there can be issues with transportation, people having unexpected maintenance with their vehicles, having issues with travel, like travel plans get some kind of interference at times with traveling. Um, there can be internet glitches, there can be issues with like cyber attacks, there can be leaders rising, leaders falling, foundations crumbling, others being built. There can be interference with the news getting out to people that it's supposed to get out to. So there can be a lot of things going on, but just keep in mind Mercury in retrograde can mean a lot of things. So also when it comes to love lately, I would say um your divine masculine, one divine masculine you are seeing, like you may see a returning masculine that you feel like is playing games. They're not emotionally mature. They're not still not willing to step into the relationship. So, but you may have a new love that is. And so, one of the most important things for you is making sure that you invest your time, attention, energy in places, people, relationships where you know they're appreciated and can be and will be reciprocated. But you might have someone who is trying to, reach out, trying to um, connect, trying to build something with you. And if that's a place where you want to put your time, attention, and energy, then that makes more sense than you pouring into someone or something that's not giving you anything. They don't care. They're playing games or whatever. And so that's been something that's been ongoing. So it's making a decision for you um, between what you know is worth your time, attention, energy, and other things that are not. So it's you needing to choose. Now, I've said it before, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo seem to be winning with this Mercury retrograde thing. And so, I mean, it's pretty exciting because you feel like a lot of other people may be struggling, but you are no stranger to hard work. Um, I think there might be times when you're more interested in taking action than sitting around talking about things, and it makes sense. This is the season for doing something instead of talking about it or, pontificating and all this stuff. So maybe you have a divine masculine that's like, well, I don't want to talk about it, I want to fix it. What can we do? Let's take our time, let's figure out, let's come up with a plan and let's execute. And that's what, for some of your divine masculine is wanting to do. But you might be getting a love confession coming in. You might be getting communication in an unexpected way, calls, text, um, DMs, social media. Someone might be hitting you up. It might be a lot of stuff going on. But so 555 just came up. Angel numbers are still falling out of the sky. Yeah, nothing changed on that front. So that means a lot of things could be happening. A lot of change could be happening. Um, you'll just see how things unfold. But um, yes, you could be getting the confession. You could be getting, like, when you give and your divine counterpart is giving more, they're pouring into you, they're trying to connect with you. Again, it's just deciding what's the best way or what's the best place to put your energy, attention, time, and all that. Um, so you may be needing to make a decision. You may have multiple options in love, and you may need to make a decision about which way you're going to go. All right, so 1212 is the angel number that I want to go over. So in love, um, there may be, um, if you're looking for love, there needs to be balance between loving yourself and being open to others, because sometimes you feel obligated to do something for someone else when the first thing that you need to do is love yourself and take care of yourself. So that will be important. Continue to focus on pouring into yourself. Um, there could be a fresh start in relationships. Again, if you're already with someone, and for the twin flames, make sure that you're working on your own growth in yourself in addition to what you're doing with someone else. Um, so you can pour into the relationship, but also remember that you need support, encouragement. You need to grow. I'm gonna just be off camera for just a second. I'm gonna come right back, y'all. All right, y'all. So I wanted to um just talk for a few more seconds about 1212. So when it comes to, again, like I was talking about with the relationships, if there's some kind of imbalance, make sure that you're bringing understanding and compassion to that. Um, Again, work on your own growth as you're working on strengthening your relationship with someone else. You need to be honest. Reciprocity is important. And I know, collective, you like to pour into others, and I think that's one of the things that's so attractive to your divine counterpart is you are such a giver. You love so much. You pour into others so much, but you also have in this new love, it seems like someone who also pours into you. They love you. They want to give to you. They want to open up. They want you to open up. They want to really connect with you. And I think maybe for some of you, you've been allowing an old connection to hold you back or stop you from pouring into the new situation. And maybe it's been clouding your vision. That's another thing with Mercury in retrograde. Keep in mind that you could be kind of dense, like you're not getting things that you would usually get. You're usually quicker, and you're feeling like you're not getting it these days. So that could be something that's going on as well. But with a new love, they are wanting to give, wanting to pour into you, wanting to open up and all these things. And for you, maybe you felt some kind of loyalty to a previous connection, and they're not, um, they seem to not be giving as much to the connection with you, and that's fine. You may need to wrap your mind wrap your mind around a different type of relationship, maybe a friendship or acquaintance, but not a romantic relationship with them, because it doesn't seem like, even though that it's funny, they may be older than you or older than the other person, they're still like, sometimes people are just not prepared. They're not mature. They're not there, or they're just elsewhere. Um, and they're sometimes saying they don't understand. But 1010 was on the clock, so um, it's for you. You may need to invest in the new connection or a different connection, but you may have multiple options in love. Um, as far as your money, um, make sure that you're responsible with managing your money. You could have some amazing opportunities coming in when it comes to finances, money, and that may be one reason that you're connecting with your former person, former counterpart. And it could be collaborating together with them, doing business. Um, it could be a contract. It could be a lot of things. They could really connect you to some amazing things, and it's just a matter of you um, being open to a different type of connection or relationship with them that may be money, and it may not be. It may eventually turn into something else. You'll see where it goes, but for now it could just be a professional connection. um Letting go, it's important for you. Let go of old habits, things that you've been doing before, your old beliefs. It could be relationships that don't serve you anymore. So again, with Mercury in retrograde, it may be that some things are ending. You're letting some stuff go. You may have some disagreements, but some people may be breaking up, marriages may be breaking up, relationships, whatever, or some may be getting together. So again, like I was talking about, could be things breaking, things, and then new things being built. It's important, again, of course, take care of your health, um, emotionally and otherwise, but physical health. Um, You may need to do some detoxing and so on. You just have to decide the best way to do that. Um, but again, like I was talking about with the relationships, but with twin flames, work on your own mission, your own individual work, and also the two of you working together, and your connection can get deeper, can be better, or you can come back together as you're doing the work on yourselves. Allow yourself to feel happiness. That's one thing that's been important, I would say, lately. you may be holding yourself back or stopping yourself from growing, moving forward, changing, advancing, elevating, leveling up, because you have some ideas about what you should and should not be doing, whatever. But resistance, so it's important not to resist what is, and find a way to work with yourself, treat yourself well, um, take time with yourself. A lot of things may be happening. Someone may have passed away in your life recently, and you might be struggling with the loss. You may have, like I said, with the health issues, it could be teeth, it could be backs. And what I mean by that is you could have back pain. Make sure you stay hydrated. There could be other knee, joint, bone pain, but there could be something related to your stomach, your reproductive system. Make sure you're taking care of yourself in every way that you can. But again, continue to go up. Continue to watch, read, and listen to things that lift you up. Continue to work on um, surrounding yourself with people that want you to win, and energy that lifts everyone up. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. And I'm going to bring y'all another video again soon. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.